I'm coming for you.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Cinemaniac Central, and welcome to my review for Heart of Stone. So, Heart of Stone is Netflix's newest action thriller that stars Gal Gadot as Rachel Stone, an intelligence operative who is tasked with retrieving a device known as the Heart, and is recruited by a peacekeeping organization known as the Charter in order to keep it out of the enemy's hands. I went into it completely blind. I only saw like a 15-second promo, never watched the trailer. All I knew about it was that Gal Gadot was in it. And having seen it now, I did not care for it at all. It's really just a forgettable action thriller. But there are a couple of positives about this movie. Number one, the best thing I can say about this movie is Gal Gadot's performance. She is the sole reason to go in watch this movie and spend 2 hours, which I will get into in a minute. But she is. If you want to see her kick some ass, you will get that in spades. I thought she was terrific. She's really an entertaining presence when it comes to some action sequences. And there are a few action sequences in here that I actually thought was kind of badass. One in particular at the beginning of the film, and then within maybe 2/3 into the film, there's a pretty cool sequence involving a dump truck and her on a motorcycle. I thought was pretty badass. But really, that's about it as far as positives go. She's the biggest good thing about this movie. Aside from that, number one, the story is just too formulaic. We've seen this before. It's as far as the plot goes, it's nothing different. It really isn't. It just feels like the movie kind of drags, that it runs over 2 hours, and I think it's just too damn long. Also, there's no character development. You really don't care too much. There's little to zero character development between these characters. You really don't give a shit about them, aside from Gal Gadot's character. And even with her, you don't get any character development. But, just seeing her kick ass was enough for me. It made it a passable, albeit forgettable, piece of action entertainment. And when it comes down to it, it's just one of the more disappointing films of this year. If you're going in this thing expecting a story of some kind of substance, you're not going to get it. But if you want to see Gal Gadot kick ass, it's going to deliver on that front. And for that reason, that's why I would just slightly recommend it. But if you, like I said, otherwise, I would pass it up. If you find something else better to watch, I would just watch that. Just because of Gal Gadot, I'm giving Heart of Stone 3 out of 5 stars. Just for her alone, because she's worth sticking around for the entire 2 hours. Gal Gadot, she deserved better than that. Better than this. She was great. Everything around her just kind of sucks. Well, that's just my thoughts on Heart of Stone. If you like what you see here, hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate all the support you guys have given me. It really means a lot to me. It really does. I love you guys. You guys are the best. And as always, I'll see you on the flip side. And as Jerry Springer always used to say, take care of yourself and each other.